Ashley Moody is the Attorney General of the beautiful state of Florida. She's among a couple of dozen AGs right now, essentially threatening legal action over this whole mandate. Attorney General, very good to have you. Can you explain to me what's at issue here?
Absolutely. You know, I think the AGs across the nation felt just like the American people when Biden announced he was going to mandate vaccines using businesses and specifically the executive branch, OSHA. It was like a gut punch when folks, a lot of people, including myself, we've been vaccinated. We're encouraging people to consider if that's good for them with their circumstances, their health, social, work circumstances. But to hear from the President of the United States that he is going to unlawfully, unprecedented, issue a government mandate to inject folks with vaccines, even if they don't want that after considering their own circumstances, even if they've already had COVID, there is certainty you will see legal action against the President of the United States if he carries through with this mandate.
So what would that legal action be?
Well, as you know, the executive branch, OSHA, is given very specific, limited authority to issue rules, regulation as to employees when there are circumstances when they may be in grave danger as to their specific employment situation, when they may be exposed to certain chemicals or agents. Never has a president or OSHA or an executive branch mandated an injection of vaccine just for the general welfare, health, or safety as a whole that the public has experienced. This is used for specific workplace situations to require Americans to be vaccinated through businesses, through this mandate that's going to come out of the White House and OSHA. It's unprecedented. It's unlawful. And AGs across the nation, including myself, have sent a letter demanding that Biden rescind his decision to carry through with a government mandate. And if not, we'll sue.
So, General, do you draw the line at businesses that decide for themselves they want their employees vaccinated? Is the issue the president forcing the issue and telling them to do so? What is a shock to the conscience of so many people is that we have a government that's going to mandate this. I've spent my week with business leaders in Florida. I'll give you one example, an owner of a roofing company. His employees work outside most of the day. Many of them have already had COVID-19. They don't want to take the vaccination, some of them, because they've considered it with their health circumstances, their history, knowing they work outside or they've already been infected. He doesn't want to have to mandate this. He doesn't want to be the strong arm or the muscle, if you will, of the Biden White House to make people get injections they don't want. No,
I've been vaccinated. My family's been vaccinated.
I guess what I just want to be clear on, there are a lot of big companies that are pushing this right now, and their workers that if you want to return to offices, you better be vaccinated. And you're okay with that when a large company dictates that, but where you draw the line is when the president, either through OSHA or directly, is inserting himself in this, but companies themselves forcing that issue. Are you okay with that?
There's a government. You cannot have a federal government mandate of a vaccine. The general health safety of citizens has been reserved to the states. This has been something that's been upheld repeatedly.
I know, but companies doing it. Are you okay with companies doing it? That they're making that call for their workers, their private enterprises. They're doing it on their own. You're okay with that?
Well, I want to make sure it's clear. Each state is going to approach this differently. Here in Florida, we have our own laws. We have a statute that says you can't require proof of vaccination to obtain services or go into a business. This is going to differ state to state based on the individual leadership of that state. And so what we're saying is, look, this is something that has been historically reserved to the states. If this is upheld, if the federal government can mandate this in this situation, they're saying truly that their power is unlimited.
We'll watch it very closely. Attorney General Ashley Moody of Florida, thank you very, very much. Keep us posted on this.